You are welcome to our channel. Keep liking. Don't forget to subscribe and continue to share. Wike is in the news again. Wike not running FCTA based on religion. Minister's aide tackles Maurice Akintola. Larry Olayinka, Senior Special Assistant on Public Communication and New Media to the Federal Capital Territory, FCT Minister Nyesom Wike has urged the Director of Muslim Rights Concern, Professor Ishaq Akintola, to limit himself to issues of the propagation of Islam and desist from promoting religious disharmony among Nigerians. Olayinka, who was reacting to a statement by Professor Akintola on the suspension of the Executive Secretary of the Federal Capital Development Authority (FCDA), Engineer Shehu Ahmad Hadi, said the minister was not running FCTA based on religious sentiment. He said the suspected FCT Executive Secretary was not appointed as a Muslim, and anyone trying to cover his suspension with the garment of religion will be doing a disservice to religious harmony in the country. The FCT minister spokesperson pointed out that just as it is not obligatory for he who appoints to get reasons for appointing, it will also not be obligatory for he who suspends to tell the public reasons for suspension, as long as the person suspended knows why he was suspended. Most importantly, the position of the FCDA Executive Secretary is not a family chieftaincy title, and the businesses of the office once occupied by Engineer Shehu Ahmad Hadi is running perfectly. While calling the attention of Professor Akintola to Prophet Muhammad's peace be upon him position on obedience to authority, Olayinka said, I doubt if Professor Akintola is aware that on the authority of Abu Huraira, it was narrated that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, it is obligatory for you to listen to the ruler and obey him in adversity and prosperity, in pleasure and displeasure, and even when another person is giving rather undue preference over you. If Professor Akintola is aware of this and has imbibed it, he will simply counsel the suspended FCTA Executive Secretary to accept his fate as a Muslim rather than this seeming sponsorship of media attacks against the minister and fanning the embers of religious discourse. Actually, Nigeria has always been covering herself with this garb of religion. It's one of the sentiments that has been ruling us from initial, and this has not taken us anywhere. In the over 60 years of our life, we have been hiding behind religion, ethnicity, and a lot of nepotism has been going on. Even the system of government among the regions, like the kind of the feudal system that is run in the north, the almajiri tendencies that they also imbibe in the north. These are things that are used sentimentally to keep people in subjection, to coerce people to in servitude, to retain them in slavery. And I think it's high time that Nigerians should do away with all this. We should be wary of all these unnecessary sentiments. They become vices and they've been eating us up. These are viruses that are serving as clog in the wheel of the progress of this country. And until we all see that what is important is the right peg in the right hole, irrespective of any of those sentiments, whether this office has a lot of some set of people in a particular section of the country, as long as when interviews are conducted they are the best fit for the job and they are delivering as they required according to the interviewers and the professionals that pick them, so be it. That's how we're supposed to live our life. We are supposed to see ourselves as Nigerians, nothing more, nothing less, fair and square, and so be it. That's how this ought to be. But it's so unfortunate that anytime somebody has done anything, whether right or wrong, he runs through the garb of religion and begin to whip up a lot of sentiment that is taking us nowhere. Olayinka Lere has been trying to tell this Professor Akintola that the person that was suspended, as long as the person knew the reason why he was suspended, so be it. The public doesn't need that understanding. In quotes now, is an executive secretary hired by somebody, and the person said, I don't need you again, or you are suspended for so and so, that is known to the person, why then did the public need to make or raise unnecessary eyebrow? This is very, very important, and it's so unfortunate that Professor Akintola did not allow others from other tribe or religion to make the noise. He did not allow Nigerians, as it were now, that are liberal, not sectional, not to make, secular people to make the noise, so that people can then look into the issue of the so-called executive secretary and then begin to make case for him. But in this situation, you are whipping on religious sentiment, and Wike has come to let you know that that FCT administration as at today is not being run on the basis of religious sentiment. If the president is like Akintola, then he will have put a Muslim in the place of Wike. He will have been putting Islamic people or Muslims in every position as it were all over the country. But because he understands that we are a secular state, and by constitution you are not supposed to raise anyone above any other, whether through religion or ethnicity or your position, the wealth status in the society, no way. All animals are equal, no ones are more equal than the other. Everyone is equal before the law, and that is what is expected of us as Nigerians. So if there is any executive officer who is suspended and he feels that he has been unjustly suspended, the court is there. He can seek redress, and then after a good legal battle and he has good points, he can get his office or position back, and that one is far better and well respected even in an educated clime than the one of religious sentiment. Is he going to force that situation down the throat of the SCTA minister? No, he will not do that. That's the reality of things, and these are the things that has not moved this country forward to a large extent. When there is a person in power, he begin to pack members of his own religious group or his own ethnic group even into that place, or his circle of influence only, irrespective of the singular fact that probably they may not have that professional among them, and they want to share the commonwealth of over 200 million people among a very few minute people in their small niche. I think we need to be weary and diseased from this. Let the professor, begin to talk on things that has only to do with religious issue, not when it comes to civil service, secularism and all things. He began to whip up the sentiment of religion. Nigeria is growing, and I'm happy with the way the spokesman for the FCT minister addressed the matter. So be it. Nigeria will hail thee. Don't forget to like, to share and to keep subscribing. Thank you.